Here we go. 8-man action. Winner becomes #1 contender for the NCW United States Championship. Because of there being 8 entrances, we may skip over a couple of them, but Christian Rainey showing up once again. Last week he beat one of the #1 contenders for the hardcore title in what may be controversial fashion. Of course, the referee fired. We got a new ref tonight. But Christian Rainey looking to get back in the title contention, looking to get his hands on that United States title if he can win here tonight. He calls himself the better than the best. But during his debut, that was not the case. Spike Masters completely destroyed him. But he wants to put that loss behind him, focus on the future, and focus on the United States title. But here we go, who's coming out second? Chris Barron. We saw him last time inside the Elimination Chamber. However, no luck in the chamber, being eliminated first. However, he has his eyes set on the United States title. His eyes set on Joey Hartman. After all, his tag team partner Moses Guts couldn't get the job done, so Chris Barron will be more than happy to run through 7 other people in order to get that opportunity. However, can Chris Barron win tonight to even be in contention for the United States title at NCW Fusion? Either way, entrance way too long. But who do we got next? It's Flynn Adams, a former #1 contender for the NCW Omega Tag Team Championships. The pretty boy made it to the final round, seemingly had victory in hand. However, not the case. Gutter and Stacked winning the inaugural Omega Tag Team Championships. But pretty boy Flynn now looking to make the United States Championship pretty. Looking for his first title, but can he get through 7 other men? Especially when you got the human wrecking ball, Chris Barron. When you got the unpredictable Christian Rainey. Look at the pretty boy just checking himself out, and I'm sure he'd love to check himself out even more with the United States Championship. Pretty. But introducing number 4. Fans in the seat wondering who's it gonna be. And Flynn knows this music oh so well. It's his tag team partner from the Chick Magnets, Tony Natoli. Tony Natoli defeating Adam Sabin in his debut match. And now looking to capture the looking to capture the United States title, but he's got to go through his tag partner to do so. But I'm sure the Chick Magnets believe if one wins, they both win. And that's what I'm sure that's what they're thinking tonight. Make it 2-on-6, not 1-on-7. Give themselves a little bit more better opportunity if they work together and take out names like Chris Barron, Christian Rainey, among others. And here's the man we haven't seen for quite some time. David Cassidy is back. Last time we saw him, he was in a 2 out of 3 fall street fight with Chris Barron, with the winner going into the Elimination Chamber. But David Cassidy has been hurt. He's been on the sideline, but now he's back, fresh as a daisy, and ready to become the United States champion. Even if that means he's got to go through his one of his longtime buddies, Joey Hartman. But of course, you got to remember, Chris Barron has defeated David Cassidy at every cross point. Can he gain a little bit of revenge here, or will he go after a new target? But that is 5. We still got 3 more to go. And it sounds like there's an omen in the sky. Anyway, Diego Crimson, a former #1 contender for the Alpha Tag Team titles at NCW, Eclipse. However, no luck there winning the tag team titles. Diego Crimson now focused on singles career success since his tag team partner, Angel Jr. of the Next Generation, looking to become the next NCW Cruiserweight Champion. Of course, he wants to bring the United States title over to the Next Generation, where they could be US Champ and Cruiserweight Champ. But Diego Crimson, one of the biggest men in this match. Will the size be the advantage? Because this is elimination. You believe stamina and pain resistance would be the biggest difference maker. But I'm sure he would be more than happy to dish out the pain. For being the biggest man in the match, you become a target. Oh, look at that. During somebody else's entrance. But somebody who may rival his size, the Big Ham, Cody Collins. We saw Cody Collins debut back at NCW Reset against Hiroshi Tanahashi. But Tanahashi somehow pulled out the victory with the high-low flow. Of course, the Big Ham dominated most of that match. That's not what you expected of that kind of guy, but either way, we may see the clash between the two big men, between Diego and Cody Collins. But we still got one more, I believe, left. Time to play the game. That's kind of what you'd expect in a WWE pay-per-view. Just Triple H's music hits at the end. But we know who this is. It's Zach Smith, one of the #1 contenders I mean, one of the final four for the Cruiserweight Championship tournament back on Delta. Zack Smith defeated Lucha Rainbow in the second round of that contest. However, he fell at the hands of El Texacool. Why isn't El Texacool in this match? Because he's going to be involved with the Intercontinental title. But either way, Zack Smith looking to go from Cruiserweight to United States. And considering how close he got to becoming #1 contender for the Cruiserweight title, I think he's pretty positive in himself, pretty damn sure that he is going to become the #1 contender for the United States title. But of course, entrance too long. But here we go, the 8 men in the match. Flynn Adams going after Diego, but more Diego going after Flynn. David Cassidy squaring off with Colin, no, not Colin, what's his name? Christian Rainey, the big hand going after Zack Smith, and Tony Natoli going after Chris Barron. Oh, look at this vicious powerbomb, backbreakers. Anything and everything could happen, and most likely will happen in this match. And another vicious powerbomb there by the big ham. Mickey driver by Christian Rainey, diving clothesline, German suplex. But Zack Smith fighting back against the big ham. Beautiful moonsault there by Christian Rainey to David Cassidy. Cassidy, the only man in this match with championship experience, being a former NCW hardcore champion 2 times. None of the other men have done that thus far. Oh, and a vicious neck breaker there by Diego. Look at that vicious spine buster by Chris Barron. Zack Smith looking to go flying here. Belly to belly attempt, takedown there by David Cassidy. Which one of these 8 men are going to be the first one out? Cassidy surviving here. Oh, with that inverted DDT. Look at that leg trap. T-bone suplex by Flynn Adams. 1. David Cassidy turning his attention to the pretty boy. Breaks the spine. And goes up to the second rope. Begging him to stand. What's he got? For the pretty boy, double axe handle. Oh, wasteland. Referee down. I think that was a wacky ball, a Cassidy boot. So much high-paced action, and the referee got wiped out in the middle of it. And look at this pinfall attempt, but the referee is down. Zack Smith trying. Referee back up, and there's a famouser. But the referee finally goes for the count. 1, 2. Oh, too long there. Shot to the face. Here we go, looking to put away the pretty boy, David Cassidy. Oh, and there it is, the Cassidy Crusher. Spin out powerbomb by Christian Rainey. But that could be it for the pretty boy. 1, 2, 3, and the pretty boy. First man eliminated. David Cassidy back with a vengeance. But here we go. Death Valley Crimson driver. And that could be it for Chris Barron, but no, does not go for the pinfall. Instead goes after David Cassidy. The big ham taking advantage. Oh, kick out. 1, 2, 3. That was a code breaker to Christian Rainey and eliminated. We're down to 6. 1, 2, 3. No, Chris Barron still in this one. Well, we are down to 6. 1, 2. Wait. Sasha Banks' strategy right there freaking breaks things up. But David Cassidy going after the biggest man in the match. Oh, tried for an inverted suplex, but got countered. Oh, look at that big throw there by maybe one of the strongest light heavyweight wrestlers we've seen on NCW. Chris Barron, here he goes, pops him up. Oh, and right into the double knee gutbuster. Military press style gutbuster. 2. No, Zach Smith able to kick out. Titterwall powerbomb to the big ham. Oh, Cassidy boot, diving elbow. But David Cassidy, what's he got in mind here? 2, 3, no. Oh, fall away slam. Goes for a quick pinfall attempt. 1, 2, no. Heel kick there. Kick to the gut, looking DDT to Diego Crimson. These 6 men know what's on the line here. Here he goes. Oh, into the face breaker. Diego Crimson. What's he looking for? Oh, suplex throw. David Cassidy in a world of trouble. Oh, kick to the gut. Looking for the Crimson driver. And that could be it for David Cassidy. 1, 2, no, able to kick out. 2. Oh, massive boot there. Wiping out the face. Oh, and a spear DDT. Zach Smith busted wide open from that mistake. Oh no. Oh no, end of heartache by the big ham. Sharp elbow right to the face of Diego. Jacks the jaw, buster open the big ham. Up on the shoulders. Diego looking to hang him up. Oh, runs him face first into that turnbuckle. Cover. 1, 2, 3. It looks like Zach Smith is the next man gone. We are down to 5. Roll up. Oh, and does not want to let his old arch enemy get in any kind of advantage. Looking to take out. Wait, who is the final 5? Tony Natoli, Diego Crimson, Zach Smith. Wait. Oh no, Zach Smith's gone. So David Cassidy and Chris Barron. Yeah. Oh, big back suplex there. But Chris Barron, he wants to get rid of his old rival. But look at this. DDT splits him open. This should be a #1 contendership for the hardcore title, because these men are going all in. Oh, look at this roll up by Diego. 1, 2. Ooh, kick out. End of heartache again. The big ham showing a mean streak to the spinal cord. And now looking to end. Oh, and there's a pop-up punch to the face. Neck breaker. But here we go. David Cassidy looking to boot the brains out of Diego. But what's Diego got? Here he goes. Reverse power slam. 1. Oh, what? Diego looking to go after Tony Natoli. I believe. No, he wants to go after. Yes, Natoli. Take out the smallest guy in the match. Tilted well. Powerbomb. 1, 2. David Cassidy may have just got saved there. Oh, never mind. He got super kicked in the mouth. But here we go. Dragon screw. This is what David Cassidy wants. His arch enemy weakened. But it's more. This is his nightmare. Oh, look at that strength, lifting David Cassidy up and dropping him into the military press gutbuster. But doesn't go for the pin. He goes for Diego, thinking he can take out David Cassidy at any time. Diego, the bigger threat, getting while his back was turned. David Cassidy recovering there from that military press style gutbuster. Oh, and a shot. David Cassidy has one goal in mind, and that is take out Chris Barron. But Chris Barron, is he really focused on even eliminating him? Looks like it just throws him. And there's the cover. 1, 2. No, kick out. Tony Natoli, backbreaker, followed up with a Russian leg sweep. Oh, look at this turn. Looking for the Crimson Crusher. That could be it. 1. Oh, what the hell, Tony Natoli. Looks like Diego is definitely the biggest threat in this match. And all the men are down, but the Big Ham back up. Who's the Big Ham looking? Oh, he's going after Tony Natoli. 4 of these 5 men are busted wide open in this contest. Oh, takedown. Here he goes. Codebreaker. Oh, military press up and down into the gutbuster. That could be it for David Cassidy. 1, 2. No, somehow he survives again. Hanging on. He wants that US title match. And here he goes. Gut wrench suplex. One-handed choke slam. David Cassidy DDT right to that open wound. Picks him up. Was he looking Cassidy Crusher? We don't know. Back elbow. Again with the counter. Chris Barron knows David Cassidy oh so well. But Cassidy with the Irish whip into the corner. What's he got in mind here? Oh, nothing. DDT puts down the former 2-time hardcore champion. And just look at that tilted well. Throws him away. But look at that, going after Diego. Another backbreaker there by the Big Ham. Such a big man and so agile. Well, bam. David Cassidy, he wants to get rid of him. And this could be the moment. Oh, what a save. What a big mistake there by Diego. But Diego wants him gone. And Diego and David Cassidy are fighting over the same thing. Oh, diving cross body got caught and forced to drop. Oh, look at this big inverted suplex, cover, senton from Cody The ham, the flying ham. Cover to Diego from Big Ham, Cody Collins. And Diego is gone. We are down to the final four. Tony Natoli, the Big Ham, Cody Collins, Chris Barron, and David Cassidy. Oh, and David Cassidy finally busted open, and there's a leg drop for good measures. Tony Natoli taking advantage. All his opponents are down and looking to snap that leg of the big man. Can he do it? Can he break the leg? Can he get a tap out? No. The Big Ham going for body blow after body blow. Oh, and there's a code breaker. And that could be it. Tony Natoli with the elimination. 1, 2, 3. David Cassidy finally eliminated after such a brutal beating in this match. He hasn't even moved. But Tony Natoli, Chris Barron, Cody Collins, all vying for the United States title. And David Cassidy finally leaving the match. Hey, he seems fine. Face soaked in blood. He's fine. But look at the teamwork between Natoli and the Big Ham. Working on the Urban Day Gladiator. Oh, and a shot right to the head. Chris Barron definitely a favorite in this match. And an Irish whip into the corner. Oh, boot to the face. Spear! Speared Natoli for no apparent reason other than the fact that he can. But you got to think, if you're Joey Hartman, these three men are going to be hurt for the United States title match. Oh, look at this rolling O'Connor German suplex. No, nearly got the pinfall on Natoli. Here we go. Floats him up. Oh, and into the backstabber. Yeah, free fall backstabber. And now Chris Barron thinking he can take down the Big Ham. It'll be an astonishing feat nonetheless, but oh, popped him up with that right hand. That big knockout blow. As he goes in for the cover, we could see Chris Barron eliminated. 2, 3, and the knockout blow. We're down to Tony Natoli and the Big Ham, Cody Collins. Oh, boot to the face. Goes for a kick to the leg. Got countered with one of the Big Ham's own. But here we go. There's that famous Tony Natoli. He's feeling it. But the Big Ham, can he be brought down? Kick to the back. There he goes. Looking for the crucifix powerbomb. Throws him into the corner. Perfectly sets him up. Oh, but a counter by Natoli. Jaw breaker. Belly to belly, throws him overhead. There he goes. What's he looking for here? Oh, again with the end of heartache. And that could be it. We could be looking at a new #1 contender for the United States Championship. And oh, so close. Tony Natoli. A shot to the face. Here we go. Irish whip now into the corner. What's he got in mind? Shot to the back. The Big Ham with the power game. The advantage. Oh, look at that. Runs him in spine first. Hangs him up to dry. but a knee to the face staggers the big man. And here he goes, neck breaker. Drops in for the cover. That could be it. Number one contender. 1, 2, no. Both men busted wide open as the vicious striking continues. But Tony Natoli, he is feeling the punishment of this match. Oh, tried for that leg drop again. That famous got caught with the power bomb. There he goes, up, over, counter into the neck breaker. Natoli looking to get desperate here. Feet on the rope. 1, 2, no. Tony Natoli looking to get desperate, but he just got thrown across the ring for his troubles. Oh, and a hand around the throat, back elbows. Able to fight out of it, shot to the ribs. Here he goes, floats him up for that free fall backbreaker. And that's the cover, middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and your new number one contender, Cody Collins, the Big Ham, looking for the United States Championship. After this grueling 8-man elimination contest, one survives. But I wonder, could the Big Ham be eliminated there if the referee wasn't down? But the Big Ham survives. And the Big Ham will be looking for the United States Championship in just under 2 weeks at the NCW Fusion pay-per-view. Here we go. You might think this is just another 6-man tag match, but no, there is massive implications, that being the first match of the first round to crown the first ever NCW 6-man tag team champions. After all, NCW is a war zone. War zones require factions, and those factions want tag team gold in the form of 6-man tag team championships. And first coming to the ring, we have the new group of Arising, which is Young Ki, Kajiri, and I believe it was Jaylee? Yeah. But all three men hailing from Japan. All three men wanting to become the first ever 6-man tag team champions. But the question is, can they defeat the Street Kings here tonight? Speaking of Kajiri, former hardcore champion, a man who instantly made himself known on the scene, defeating Kaz in his debut match. Kaz went on into the NCW Alpha Elimination Chamber. Of course, at the same pay-per-view at NCW Eclipse, Kajiri tried to get back the hardcore championship. However, no luck whatsoever. But now looking to team with his brothers from Japan, looking for the Arising to become the 6-man tag team champions. But here we go. Jay Lee was in the Cruiserweight Championship #1 Contender tournament. However, eliminated in the first round by El Texacool. Jay Lee wants to put that behind him. Wants to focus on the 6-man tag team titles. But of course, he wants respect from Clark Oliver Morrison, as you saw in the last episode of Omega, where him and Morrison started a brawl. That brawl, of course, went in the favor of Clark Oliver Morrison, the former champion of champions. But we know that their paths have yet to be finished crossing. Jay Lee, Young Key, and Kajiri. But here comes the Street Kings. Dizzle B, the former 2-time champion of champions, former 6-time United States champion. Geez, again, former US champion. Big Money Mundo, new to the scene, the bodyguard of Dizzle B. But now they are looking, but they did show up at NCW Eclipse. They took on the Death Club in their debut match. However, the Death Club, pure domination over the Street Kings in 6-man tag action. But they want to put it behind them. The only thing that Dizzle B cares about is money, women, and championships. And Death Club has none of those. And now, look at that, sending out Big Money Mundo first against Young Key. As Big Money Mundo with the power game, big slam there. Dominating a cruiserweight. Actually, 2 of them are cruiserweights. Kajiri, the heavyweight of the group. But look at these sharp shots to the gut. Another one. This is not elimination. This is first fall to a win. Oh, and a big forearm knocks out Big Money Mundo. Looking to snap the leg. As a Rising has kind of taken over here in this match. Dominating the big man of the Street Kings. But Big Money Mundo tried to get Young Key back into his corner. Not so lucky. As Big Money Mundo in the corner of a Rising, but able to escape somehow. And an Irish whip across the ring. Tag made to Dizzle B, the former champion of champions. And here we go off the ropes. Oh, double shoulder barge. But Dizzle B not letting him make the tag. What's he got in mind here? Looking to go high risk. Drop kick right to the back of the head. Oh, hooks the arms. Double arm DDT. We've seen Young Key hit that before when he was sending a message to the Cruiserweight Champion. Perhaps still doing so. But Young Key looking to make a tag to Kajiri. However, no, doesn't make the tag. Thought about it. Knee to the face of Dizzle B. And here he goes. Standing sliced bread. Dizzle B hooks ahead. European uppercut. Oh, try for a big move there, but no luck. Diz, neck breaker. But again, making sure he doesn't get to that corner. What's Sizzleby got in mind here? Looking at double axe handle. Young Key definitely getting the beating here. Oh, and a super kick off the ropes. And here he comes, scissor kick right to the back of the head. But Dizzleby not done there. Tag made. Samoan drop neck breaker combination, the G9. And that has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Street Kings easy victory over Horizon as they move on to the second round of the 6-man tag team championship tournament. Look at that complete domination over Young Key. Well, bang, scissor kick to the back of the head. And then the G9. Look at that big man move so fast, so agile, so dominating. And Kajiri Jet Li didn't even get in the match. They couldn't get in the match. But look at this celebration of the Street Kings. Can they continue their victories and become the first ever 6-man tag team champions?